Part 2 of this 3-part series on schematics will cover active components, such as transistors, op-amps, LEDs, and integrated circuits. The first component we're going to look at are diodes. Here are 4 different diodes and their associated symbols. This generic diode symbol is the basis for all the other diode symbols. This one usually indicates a slow power diode. If a circuit needs a faster signal diode, you might see the symbol for a Schottky, which is indicated by these additional lines on the cathode side of the symbol. If you want to make things blink with a light-emitting diode, you're going to love this symbol next. Now, not all schematics will include this circle. However, the little arrows tell you that it is an LED. The last diode we're going to look at is the very popular Zener diode. Like the Schottky, it has some lines on the cathode side of the symbol, but notice how they are different from each other. As a total not surprise, the designator is the letter D. We're going to look at a couple different types of transistors, first starting with the bipolar junction transistor, also known as the BJT. The 2 types of BJTs are an NPN and the PNP. Just like the actual transistor, the symbol is based on a diode. Depending on which type of BJT it is, the diode will face a different direction. Alright, let's just make a couple quick copies here. The basic structure of the PNP symbol is the same, except that the diode is facing the opposite direction. Although it would be nice to see the base, collector, and emitter labeled on a schematic, they rarely are. I've drawn the letters here just so you can see what each leg of the schematic symbol represents. Although it may not be obvious, the designator for transistors is the letter Q. You know, like that guy from Star Trek. Another type of transistor is the MOSFET. There are 2 main types of MOSFETs you'll see. The first is an N-channel and the other is a P-channel. The difference between an N-channel and P-channel symbol isn't just that the diode points in a different direction, and so they're drawn separately here. And just like with BJTs, the designator is the alien from Star Trek, I mean the letter Q. Moving on, we're going to take a look at op-amps. They're also known as operational amplifiers. The base of the symbol is a triangle. The output is drawn to the right, while the inputs are drawn on the left. Here the plus sign means non-inverting input, while the minus sign means inverting input. For an op-amp that needs a single input, one supply symbol will be shown. Op-amps requiring dual supplies will be drawn with a positive and negative supply. Sometimes the letter Q will be used, however, U is more common. Their designator may be the letter U. Not me, you. Alright. Why don't we go ahead and move on. There are all kinds of different types of integrated circuits, also known as ICs. So here we're just going to look at the basic parts of an IC symbol. Usually for an IC, the base is some type of rectangle. Each of the pins of the IC will be drawn with a line. A circle tells you that the pin is active low. A triangle will indicate any type of clock input. The designator for ICs is going to be the letter U. Don't worry, no bad jokes this time. Alright, so now we've looked at passive components and active components, we can see a circuit like this has an IC with a couple of resistors and capacitors. This is a popular 555 timer. In the next part, we're going to look at more circuits like that 555, a voltage divider, or a voltage regulator.